Welcome to the Deep Dive. Really looking forward to this one. Today we're digging into a pretty incredible cricket match.
Yeah.
The third T20 International between the West Indies and Australia.
Yeah.
High-stakes stuff.
Oh, absolutely incredible. And the heart of it, really, for this deep dive is Australia's chase. Just massive. Record-breaking, actually.
Right.
West Indies set this huge target, 214 for 4. Seemed almost insurmountable, but somehow Australia found this unbelievable firepower.
Yeah.
And they chased it down. Clinched the series 3-0 right there. Just, wow. An unforgettable game.
So that's our mission today, and let's try and unpack those key moments, the big performances, maybe those little strategic shifts that made it all happen.
Exactly.
We'll try and find those nuggets of info that show just how they pulled off this amazing feat. Let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, the West Indies innings. They batted first, set that really formidable total you mentioned, 214 for 4 in their 20 overs. That was at Warner Park, Bastareaud. That's a huge score in T20.
It really is a massive statement. And it was, largely down to their batters being in just sensational form.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Shai Hope. Majestic is the right word. 102. And off just 57 balls.
Wow.
And there's history there, too, He became only the second West Indian man, after the legend Chris Gayle, obviously, to hit centuries in all three formats. That's quite something.
That's huge.
Yeah. And Brandon King supported him really well, too. A quick 62 off 36 balls. That partnership, it really gave them a fantastic foundation. You could sort of feel the momentum building.
Okay, so a massive target on the board.
Yeah.
Let's switch to Australia's reply then.
Okay.
Because it wasn't exactly smooth sailing for them at the start, was it?
No, not at all. They definitely wobbled, found themselves 87 for 4. Things look pretty shaky.
Right. So what happened? What changed? How did they go from that shaky start to pulling off that epic comeback?
That's a great question, because I think the seeds were sown maybe even a bit earlier back in the West Indies innings. And then, some really smart batting from the Aussies.
Right.
Well, one thing maybe people overlooked a bit was Sean Abbott's bowling. His 4 overs went for just 21 runs.
Very economical.
Incredibly so, in the context of 214, right? Mm. That spell sort of put the brakes on a little bit, maybe stopped West Indies getting away even faster early on. And look, every run counts in a chase like that.
Sure.
Then when Australia batted, there was this period, sort of mid-innings, I think they smashed about 30 runs off the spin-overs.
Okay.
And that felt decisive. It wasn't just scoring runs, it felt like a real targeted attack,
Okay.
Put the spinners off their game, force the West Indies captain to change plans, maybe bring back pace earlier than he wanted. That kind of shifted the momentum.
That makes sense. Those tactical plays can be huge. So after those sort of subtle shifts, then came the fireworks, right?
Oh, absolutely. Then came Tim David. What an innings. Just unforgettable.
Go on.
He smashed 102 off just 37 balls.
37? That's insane.
It is. And get this, 11 sixes in that innings. Just sheer power hitting. And again, history made. It was the fastest ever T20 International 100 by an Australian.
Fastest ever.
Yep. And the third fastest overall in T20 International history. It's the sort of thing you see in, like, a video game.
Right.
So, no surprise. He was player of the match, deservedly so.
Absolutely. And he wasn't alone in that fight back.
No. Crucial support came from Mitchell Owen. He got 36 off just 16 balls. Really important cameo.
Quick rounds.
Very quick. And together, David and Owen, they put on a massive 128 runs for the 5th wicket.
That's the partnership that did it.
Pretty much, yeah. It completely anchored the chase, took the game away from the West Indies. Just relentless pressure.
So a final score. Australia reaching 215 for 4. Mm-hmm. And they got there in only 16.1 overs.
Just incredible.
Winning by 6 wickets with 23 balls still remaining. That sealed the series 3-0. What an absolute statement.
Astonishing turnaround, yeah.
So when we look back at this deep dive, what are the big takeaways? What does this game really tell us about these two teams? Maybe about T20 cricket itself?
Well, I think, first off, you really see Australia's batting depth, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It shows how they give opportunities maybe to guys who aren't always the headline names, and how those players can step up, like Tim David did here. It shows they're not just reliant on, 1 or 2 stars. Their system seems to work.
Good point. And for the West Indies?
Look, Shai Hope's innings, his captaincy, that was brilliant. Really brave, top-class century. Can't take anything away from that.
No.
But ultimately, I guess the Australian firepower, particularly from David, was just, too hot to handle on the day.
Yeah.
And we probably have to mention the fielding, too. There were some critical dropped catches by the West Indies.
Ah, yeah. Those always hurt.
They cost them dearly, especially in T20. You give players like David a second chance. It doesn't just cost runs, it kills your own momentum, gives the batter confidence. Those moments were huge.
So those lapses were maybe just as important as the big hits in the end. And now Australia are 3-0 up. They really do look unstoppable in this series. Does a chase like this, under that kind of pressure, sort of set a new benchmark?
You know, it might just. It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? You've got Hope's amazing individual century on one side.
Right. Truly brave.
And then David's just unbelievable record-breaking chase on the other. So what do you think is more vital in T20? Is it that flash of individual genius, or is it having that deep, resilient batting lineup that can pull off a comeback like Australia did?
That's a tough one.
Yeah. And maybe looking ahead, what sort of homework do you reckon the West Indies need to do after a series like this? Where do they focus to try and bridge that gap?
Really interesting questions to leave people with. Fantastic stuff. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive today, exploring all those strategic bits and truly unforgettable moments.
My pleasure.
And thanks to you for listening. Until next time, keep digging.